Not far from the border with Turkey, fear among civilians is growing. So are the casualties. The intensity of the Syrian government's military campaign is continuing, and now the bombs are falling in villages not far from Azaz, a border town that is home to tens of thousands of people, including those recently displaced by the government's advance across the province of Aleppo.
The humanitarian situation is really bad in Azaz city and many families have fled. The international silence is unacceptable considering what is happening here in the city.
Already people have started to leave Azaz, but Turkey has closed its border, so these people are moving towards the opposition-controlled province of Idlib, further west.
Where should we go? Turkey has closed its borders. I swear to God, we are starving. Poverty is killing us. We are sleeping in tents. We need aid.
The opposition's last line of defense in what is known as Syria's northern corridor is now the focus of the government's military campaign. Tel Rifat is some 20 kilometers south of Azaz, which is not far from the rebel-controlled Bab al-Salemi crossing. Russian airstrikes are intensifying in what the rebels call a scorched earth policy. This small city, just like much of Aleppo province, has been reduced to rubble. A few civilians remain in Tel Rifat, and they say the government's policy of depopulating areas to take ground will not end the war.
These are the houses of the civilians. This is the image of their retaliation. This is the gains of the Russians. This is what they do with peaceful people. Look at the strength of Russia. Look at this. Innocent people being killed.
There is a sense of defiance. Rebels in Tel Rifat say they don't plan to withdraw in the face of airstrikes and will confront government troops who are a few kilometers away.
The United States says it is trying to secure a ceasefire in Syria. It still believes diplomatic progress is possible, but members of the opposition believe there is little hope for a breakthrough, and they are growing increasingly frustrated with U.S. policy. They believe the U.S. is giving Russia enough time for the government to win on the battlefield.
The opposition is still fighting back, but the government offensive has weakened them, not just on the ground, but on the negotiating table. They say they won't negotiate while under fire. At the same time, they believe the government and its allies are more interested in a military solution than a political settlement. Zana Khuder, Al Jazeera, Southern Turkey.